On August 19, 2022, Jagdeo told reporters that the opposition's proposed biometric voting system will disenfranchise voters.
This is precisely the trap that they are hoping to set once again. That we go to the parliament, we pass a law on biometrics to prevent people from voting. He doesn't think that people will see through this whole issue of the biometrics. And thirdly, he thinks he can bully his way into having us do something unconstitutional.
However, on May 25, 2023, Jagdeo, in his capacity as People's Progressive Party Civic General Secretary, welcomed the use of biometrics at polling stations. This type of electronic voting will help enormously at polling stations, he told reporters.
That is what can help enormously at the polling places. That is what we've advocated for.
According to him, the initial idea was a two-pronged approach, which allows for a secondary manual check in case biometric verification is an exhaust of futility.
You go to a secondary where suddenly all the polling agents would recognize you didn't pass the fingerprint biometric test. And therefore you go to an area where they would all examine whether you really are the person or not. So enhanced scrutiny. So you have two systems, the machine and the box. If anything goes wrong with the machine, you always have the box to go back to, like the old method.
Biometrics could not debar persons from voting, Jagdeo related. Jagdeo also alluded to the passage of a legislation which allowed the use of voter identification cards during the 1997 general and regional elections. Noteworthy High Court Judge Justice Khalid Singh in 2001 declared the elections null. The retired Justice now, GCOM chair, ruled that the required use of voter ID cards to cast votes at the 1997 polls violated the country's constitution. The National Assembly on September 18, 1999, unanimously approved the legislation which allowed for the use of voter ID cards through the amended Representation of the People Act. Antonio Day reporting for the HEP Nightly News.